Good morning. I wanted to just give a yashikayach to Zalman and their Feivish and Mati for again the ganze morning kollel. It's unbelievable. I don't get tired of giving a yashikayach, so we just start off with the yashikayach. To be able to sit over here with chavreiim and to talk a little bit of inyanim, Musar, whatever it is, it's a great zach. This week's parsha, there's a lav in the Torah of Leisaynu ish ba'amisai, the Isser of Oonאת Dvarim. So one of the mushalim that is given in Rashi is Kederech she'omar Iyoiv l'chaveirav le'iyoiv. That the chavreiim of Iyoiv, they tried to console him and they were ma'aning him. Not exactly sure, I didn't have time to check up if they were giving him a frum, a musa shmuz, and that made him feel bad, whatever it was. But we see that even when a person is coming to do something good and he's coming to console Lev, they were his friends. And they said the wrong message, there was a hurtful message, so they were over the love of Oonət Dvarim. So Allah is kama, even when when we're not trying to be nice, we should be careful for Oonət Dvarim. But even when we're being nice, we have to be careful to choose the right words and to say the right things. So like it says in the pasuk, that it's totally believed. So the ikar is that we should mean well and try to go ahead and say words. If our objective is to make the person feel good, then most of the times we'll be Kollel l'matorah. When we're trying to do other agendas, which perhaps maybe Eve's friends were, maybe Eve was being misroim on the midas of the Rebbeinu Shalom, so maybe they were picking up for the Rebbeinu Shalom's honor unjustly. So sometimes with a from a cheshbon, you could also be over Oonət Dvarim. Which brings us to last week's parsha. Penina l'shem shamayim eschavno. That my friend Soyaka Kaplan always says, "Anshe sdoim, rishoim v'chatoim, roim v'chatoim, la Hashem oid." The Shem Shemayim. With Azar Rishis is only la Hashem oid. Very, very good. So I'm all, la Hashem oid. So come to last week's parsha, there was a mitzvah of eichech techech semisechol eisisol of chet. So the lav in the Torah, I started looking at it. It seems that Rashi says that it's usher to be malbim pon of barabim. We all know that malbim chavrei barabim melechelek loel mabos. Well, they see solo chet when you're giving him teichach, he should not be malbim chavrei barabim. So the Mishabur in his Akdam, when he brings down this din of eichech techiach, brings down that from the Pashtus in Rashi, it's mashma that you're only over this isser of eichech techiach, they see solo barabim. But the Rambam is mashma that even it's biyachid. The Rambam says v'lo yevei shoysoi v'kol shekaim barabim. It's mashma that the isser. I was wondering, what would be the discussion? Why would it be barabim? Why would it be biyachid? Why should it only be barabim? It's just a higher level. So I was thinking, what's taka the pshat v'lo yevei shoysoi when you're being mechiachim? Is the pshat? It's too harsh. It's taka a good objective. You're being mechiachim, but the same way you're not to kill him when you're being mechiachim. Embarrassment is off the table because it's too harsh. Tzad A. Tzad B was because when you embarrass somebody, then you didn't accomplish at all the mitzvah of eichech techech zemisecha. It's counterproductive, which means that what? Eichech techech zemisecha, you could understand that it's get the guy to stop. Scream at him, stop him. Your job is to be the policeman. Your job is to be the policeman. Or maybe that's not the job of eichech techech zemisecha. Maybe the job of eichech techech zemisecha is to effect a change in the person. Your job is to make a change. It's not a lafushe misur. It's to make a change by the person. Forcing him physically, that's b'chlal not the mitzvah. So Mamela, it's very possible that if you embarrass him, 1 second, and then maybe if you embarrass him, maybe you won't accomplish it. So you're not supposed to be invited, and that maybe would be the tzad. And maybe if you hold that it's too harsh, that's the pshat. So then I can hear where the Rambam would say, Barabim, biyachid, yeah, you could embarrass him. Barabim, that's where we said that that's too much. But if the tzad is that you're not supposed to you need to get the job done. You need to teach him something. You need to explain him something. So if you're going to embarrass him, then he'll be off. He's not going to accept it. He's not taking it from you if you're embarrassed. So I was clearing those things all. You have a third side? What was the third side? Remind me. Okay, let's see the Rambam. Yeah, you know, that's the Rambam. So I looked up the Rambam talking. The Rambam's mamish absolutely crystal clear, I believe, that you're not Hashem's policeman. You're not supposed to be taking care of. That's not the mitzvah v'chech techech samisecha. The mitzvah v'chech techech samisecha is in line with leisisnas achicha belvavecha v'haftal recha kamecha. You're there one job to take care of him, to help him out. And listen to the lashon of the Rambam. Recha chaveri shechata ishu hoylech b'derech leiteva. Mitzvah lachzirei l'muto uloidiyai shehu chaytei al atzmai b'maisav aroyim. That you have to tell him that he's chaytei al atzmai. Don't come to him and say, listen, you're digging a hole in the boat, everybody else is going to drown, they're a shalom. You just have to tell him that he's chaytei al atzmai. Your mom's getting into trouble, you're going down the wrong way for you. But not sound that the tzaddik in the Rambam says mefurish. Hamechech es chavrei bein mit dvarim shebein oil bein oil, bein mit dvarim shebein oil bein amokim. Tzarich leichicha bein oil bein atzmai v'yidaber le benachas v'loshen raka. Speak to him softly, talk to him, pull him over to the side, speak to him softly. Now here the Rambam says a very good chiddush. V'yoidiyai, and you have to tell him. She'einai oimer loy, you're not telling him this. Ela l'toivosai, for his good. You have to say, I'm doing this, I'm talking to you now, and not for Hashem, not for anybody else. L'toivoscha, I'm here. You have
to mean it too.
What? You have to mean it too. It's a divrei masel l'lev. So the Rambam's very understandable why taka, even if it's biyachid. It's not a shiur of how much you're allowed to punish him. It's you have to. The idea is to get the job done, to affect the change in the person, to open his eyes that it's not good for him. That's the only way to do it is if you speak to b'lashon raka, and you have to tell him. So I just want to be the sign. You have to really want to do it for the other person's good. So just agav, that's mitzad the meichia. But the sefer Chinuch, when he's writing over there the mitzvah teichav, he says Kadosh Baruch Hu yitin es chalkeinu beim mekabli teichav. He has a shaila over there, and he feels us beautifully that the Rebbe should give us. And there's a law, I believe the smag hold that if somebody's not mekabel teichav, he's over of lav or pechem loisak she'oy. You know what somebody tells you something. So I believe that all of the dinim that a person has of how to say that nicely, that's only in mitzad noisin. But l'maisa, as hard it is when somebody comes over to you and tells you something. Both the Rambam and Rebbe Victor Miller both said that today nobody's going to tell you anything. Already after smadrish, we don't get the gift of having somebody correct us. It's very rare that somebody's going to take the opportunity to point out something to us. Well, why should they take that? Why should somebody from Meichiach? Again, it comes from Ab a lot of times, but for sure, most people are too fine to go ahead and do Meichiach. I'm saying that mitzad the makabel, that Rebbe should put our chiluk mitzad makabel. I just had yesterday, somebody told me something very sharp. It hurts, but l'maisa, that's the only place you're going to get teichach in today's day and age. The Rambam says the best, on his svarim, he says he learns from the ones that really have it in for him. They sometimes have the best advice for you about what your life is. So their intentions is one thing, but the guys that have it sometimes say very good. So Cyrus, the Rambam state that you should learn from them, and Rebbe Miller also used to say you should do, if a guy comes and gives you teichach, it's a gift. You should incorporate it. You should learn from it. Go ahead.